everybody, it is Shield Maiden SA. I know it has been a while, but I'm sure you can see this box here next to me. And it's time for another unboxing. We are going to be unboxing the new Jeffree Star Gothic Beach collection. The only thing that hasn't arrived yet is the umbrella or parasol, depending upon how you look at it. That is something that's actually scheduled to be delivered next week, but I figure I can just post a short or put some pictures of that on my Instagram for you guys. Because really, this is what we all want to see, right? We want to see the bigger collection. I know it's been a while. Life has been a little hectic. I am definitely working on getting some more content up for my own channels. I've been working really hard with Geek News Now to get things rolling there because I'm working as part of their social media team. So there's a lot of stuff over there. So, if you like things that are geeky, and that's why you originally started following me, because I know I haven't had a lot of geek content out in a while, don't hesitate to hop on over to Geek News Now Official and make sure you like that page as well. They've got a lot of really great stuff going on over there, but if you are here for the unboxings of craft supplies, makeup, other kind of fun goodies, then you're at the right place. So don't forget to make sure that you click down below and like and subscribe. That way you're notified when my content does come up. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dig into the Gothic Beach collection. I left it in the big box because I figured we'll just start packing it into the smaller containers as I bring it out of the box. So, all right. Now, first and foremost here, obviously these are giant boxes. This is a large collection. There were a lot of accessories, bags, hoodies, tote bags, picnic blankets, all kinds of fun stuff like that. So that's why this one is a little bit bigger than some of the other boxes. You've got this fun Jeffree Star paper, as always, and of course there's some plain paper just to help kind of act as filler. We'll go ahead and just start with the items that are here on top. So first and foremost, we have the Gothic Beach Bag here. This is a makeup bag to store all my little goodies in. And just so we can get rid of that glare, I'm going to pull her out of this plastic. That way we can really take a look. I mean, she's a good-sized bag, like most of his travel bags are, because Jeffree understands that, hey, we like to travel with our stuff, right? It has this great Gothic Beach logo right here. It's a really nice shade of, it's not quite lavender, it's not quite like a royal purple, but I like it. Has the really nice, durable, heavy-duty zippers on the top. We don't need her. And then it's just really kind of open in the middle. There's this nice section back here so you can line up some of your smaller items. But yeah, pretty good storage. Little silica packets in there to keep the moisture out. So yeah, I mean, I'm not mad at it. I like it. It's a little simpler than some of the other bags, and I feel for me personally, these are a little more functional for me. But everybody's a little bit different because I do have several other of his bags. But for some reason, I don't know what it is about these. Maybe it's because they are just a little bit more simple. They feel like they're just a little more functional for me personally. Yes, I also got the one in black because, the purple zipper. So it's basically the same thing, just the colors are reversed. We're not going to dig into the middle because it's going to look the same. They are an identical bag. It's just color preference, really. And since I was indecisive and couldn't make up my mind, which, people will tell you that's not an uncommon thing for me, I just got both. Now let's see. We're going to dig through some of this paper here. Oh, this I was kind of excited for because some of you who follow me on other social media may know that I had some health issues earlier this year, just a few months ago, which then means I'm trying to drink more water, more fluids. So I made sure to go ahead and get the tumbler. I like having things that have lids on them, and I don't have a whole lot of cups that have sturdy lids because I'm a cat mom, and we all know that cats are kind of jerks, and mine are no exception to that rule. I love them. They're adorable. But they're little furry jerks. So they like to try to knock mom's drinks over if it's just in a glass cup or an open cup. They're less persistent when it has a lid. So this is the tumbler. I actually really like this better in person. I don't think the photos really did it justice. Even when Jeffree did his YouTube video, I just really don't feel that it did justice for this. The lid does screw on, so that's a nice feature. Has this nice seal here. There we go. So this is going to help keep my drinks hopefully not spilled on my floor. And it's metal, So it's going to take a little bit more for them to be Destructo babies with this. And my straw. And I have several of the Jeffree Star metal straws from either mystery boxes, or there were a couple that I ordered with collections. So even if I'm not always using my pink straw, I still have the straw to use. So I'm kind of excited about that. Oh, this is just an extra I ordered because I was running out of my toner. And so I had not yet tried the Jeffree Star strawberry facial toner yet. So I ordered this because I'm running out of stock on that. So, but all of his Jeffree Star skin products have been amazing so far. So that's why I'm not really that worried about it not being fabulous. But I was running out of my own toner. So yeah, why not do the smart thing and order some if I'm placing an order already, right? Like why? If you're placing a large order to get the shipping, just add the little thing in there too. Here is the Gothic Beach Facial SPF. This is actually something I'm really kind of excited about, and I'm really happy to try it because, let's face it, we've discussed that I'm really pale. So because of the fact that my skin is so fair, that's why I make a great color palette, right? Because basically it doesn't matter what the color is. We're starting with pale. We're starting with a white canvas. So, but that's partially because I really do require sunscreen. I burn really easily and I live in South Texas. So there's a lot of sun out there and we all know we want to protect our skin, right? So I'm actually going to go and put this on now, see how it feels, let you guys know what I'm thinking about it. Because this is definitely probably one of the newer products from Jeffree Star. Okay, so it has this cute little pump. It smells pretty good from what I can smell so far. I have cleaned and moisturized my skin, but since I knew I was going to be doing this video, I did not put on any like sunscreen or primer. And okay, it comes out clear to start with, so that's a bonus. Oh, this feels really nice. Oh, it smells fabulous. So, okay, I don't know about the rest of you guys, but like, have you ever put on sunscreen? Especially if you're trying to put on like sweat-proof sunscreen or something that's got a higher SPF. It has that weird like drying feeling, and it has that weird kind of funky smell. This does not have it. So I'm going to get a little bit closer so you can see it's pretty much opaque. It's like it's very much like a gel for your face. I'm really digging this so far. It has a really pleasant smell. I almost want to say it's like a strawberry smell almost, but it's not leaving my skin feeling dry. It's actually leaving my skin feeling very, very, very hydrated and comfortable and happy. Happy days. So for any of you folks that have ever struggled with sunscreen, or if you have to wear a lot of sunscreen, if you spend a lot of time outside, or just want to do like I do, I want to always try and protect my skin because it is the largest organ in my body, and you know, we want to keep it looking good as long as possible. I'm going to say this is a winning product. Gothic Beach Facial Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 30. A lot of our foundations are also coming with SPF, so I mean, you're just layering on more SPF. Girls, let's do it. Let's do it. And guys, I don't want to leave you out either, but usually you're not going to listen to, you know, how great this product is. But yeah, it is. It really is. It's got a cute package. It's not really huge. I can definitely easily see myself going through this in a reasonable amount of time. So yeah, that's a winner. So yeah, Jeffree Star, thank you. Thank you so much for creating a sunscreen for our face finally. Like you get it. You get me. You feel my pain. What else do we have here? Ooh. This is the Beach Proof Mascara. This is a super cute container. So, okay, this looks like this could be the mascara right here, but this is not the mascara. The mascara is in here though, and I'm kind of looking for this packaging. This packaging kind of gives me vibes, like very old school retro vibes. Like I've seen some of my grandmother's old makeup. And when I say my grandma, I mean, I'm talking old makeup from like the 30s, the 40s, the 50s, the 60s. That came in these great little like tubes, which usually things like lipsticks, maybe mascara, but I know definitely lipsticks came in some of these like cardboard containers. And that's just kind of what the vibe this gives me, and I'm digging it. Oh, I was totally trying to do this the hard way. I don't know why. Oh, and so you can see it's not even like excess packaging. So this is actually, it's cardboard. Yes, it does have a coating on it, but it's still a much more environmentally friendly package than some of the others. Oh, and it has like a textured grip on it. I mean, I'm not mad at it. Let's go ahead and let's try her out. I mean, you know, why not? And I kind of want to keep the container because it's cute. I know, I know. Y'all know, sucker for a cute package. Let's just get that out of the way because you know we know that I have said that a dozen times and not realized it. So we're just gonna say it on purpose this time. So it has this nice little curved wand. So let's go ahead and just kind of. I am totally using the camera as my mirror. It doesn't feel heavy. I can get behind this. Like I said, it's just kind of a chill day, so I really don't need to be wearing like a full face of makeup. I mean, I totally could, but I'm trying to relax a little bit today. But I can definitely see how the lash line is filling in. It definitely needs to a little more over here. So yeah, that works. All right, all right. I mean, not that I ever have suspected that a Jeffree Star product wouldn't be fabulous, but so far, the new formulas, I mean, I'm digging them. Like I said, especially that sunscreen. Like, I could rave about that sunscreen forever. All right, let's just shove all this paper back here. Get it out of the way. Here is the Vampire Blur and Cool Face Stick. Um, this I feel like, I mean, like I said, I live in South Texas, so it's a lot of times it's really warm here. I feel like this is going to be like heaven in, well, okay, most of the time. Who am I kidding? Like right now it's like supposed to maybe get up to 70 today, but that's like the coolest we've been in months. So for me, this is something that definitely could be an all year product. Let me see here. Can't smell it through that, so okay, hold on, let me. It's got the little protective cap on it here. Push that cap up just a little bit so we can get our fingers there. There we go. Okay, it's unscented. Okay, I'm not mad at that. I can get behind this. This is soaked in. Yep, sunscreen soaked in. Let's go put some primer on. Why not? Because the one thing Jeffree, oh, do you know how many times I would have killed for this over the summer while trying to put on my makeup? Like, oh, this is just glorious. I'm gonna rub it in a little bit. Oh, this feels great. And as you guys can see, because like I said, I don't have any. I have a little bit of lipstick on. That's about all I have on today. Um, and this isn't even really. It's like a tint. It's one of the Jeffree Star tinted lip balms. Um, oh, that just feels great. Like I just want more of that on my face. Like, oh, yeah, this stuff is. Oh, this is amazing. But you can see my face has a very rosy tone to it. Some of that may be because maybe I live in an area where it's really warm and that keeps my skin kind of irritated. But like, oh, that felt just magical. That was like I could hear like unicorns and fairies singing. It was glorious. It was just this nice cold, and it's not cold because it's been sitting out anywhere. This has been in my house. Like it arrived yesterday. Um, but yeah, so it's that formula just has that cooling, refreshing feeling. That's just yes. Um, oh, and even just putting on, you can kind of see where like some of like it did kind of help blur the complexion a little bit. So I'm all for that. This, I think these are maybe the graphic liners. Let me see here. Trying to not drop things on the floor. Yes, these, as I'm getting in here, are the graphic liners. And so this is in this really nice periwinkle shade. We have a white, which you can never go wrong with. We have a black, and we have like a really nice beige tan. I'm not going to play with these too much today. I do love them though. I think these are glorious. Actually, I lied. I totally lied. You know what? Let's go ahead and dig in with the Beach Proof eyeliner. Let's dig in the lavender shade, because if I say the full name, I'm afraid that well, no, they may not. Yeah, it's Lavender Whore. I don't think I mean, I'm not monetized, so I mean, I don't think it cares. Because yeah, like I said, I've apologized to you guys because I'm not making enough content to be monetized yet. But hopefully that's going to change in the near future. I really kind of want to do some fun new stuff for you guys. Oh, I might need a mirror for this. Hold on. Do I have a tiny mirror nearby? I think I do. I usually have a tiny mirror nearby. Ta-da! We'll bust out the Powerpuff Girls. Yes, we have a tiny mirror. Okay. So, and he said, shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake, shake, shake. All right. Let's wing her out. We're just gonna do a simple wing, you know. Oh, this is definitely a very graphic liner. I'm not mad at it though. I really like it. So this is definitely, if you want to draw designs, you want to get a little more creative, this is your girl. It's flexible, but in that flexibility, it's also a little more rigid, which is why I'm not mad at it. For a graphic liner, which is really, I think, what the purpose of this was, like, I mean, this is not just, like, wing it to the heavens and call it a day. This is a more of a, like, draw it out, sketch it out kind of eyeliner. So I'm just kind of having to adjust my technique because I didn't do it right. It's fine. Let's see here. Makes it really easy to get into the inner corner there. Like I said, this is a very, very, like, light color anyway. But as you can see there, it's not bad. Like I'm obviously learning how to kind of work with this a little bit more. And it's not, because it's beach proof and waterproof, it's not being really friendly with the correction. But that is a me issue, not an it issue. I mean, like I said, that doesn't even make me mad at all because, like I said, this is obviously me learning to work with this new liner. This is not the product. This is not a fault of the product. It is a fault of the user. But I do like that because it does have that slightly stiffer top. It feels like it has maybe a push down, so that's like what keeps the eyeliner coming up into the brush. It's a much stiffer formula brush, but it's comfortable because you need that slightly stiffer brush sometimes when you're doing things such as graphic liners and graphic designs. So yeah, I'm not mad at it. Next, let's go ahead and move on to Gothic Diamonds. This is a 3-color Supreme Frost palette. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me see here. Let me get into this. I believe it's Supreme Frost. No, Extreme Frost Trio. So even better. Supremes are great, but the Extremes are to die for. You have this, of course, this absolute glorious graphic here, and I love the holograph. I really do. That's kind of my jam. And then when you take that off, you have this really luxurious, textured, still solid color, but it doesn't feel like it's a hard acrylic. I think it doesn't feel like cardboard like some of the other ones have been. As we get in here, there, of course, is your protective film right here. Let me take that out. And you have Bloodsucker Bling, Glimmer of Hope, and Summer Death. I'm just going to grab a little bit. Oh, so many to choose from, right? And I'm just going to apply it just kind of with my finger a little bit, just right through here, just to give a little bit of shine. Let's go ahead and just do some Summer Death. Why not? Why not? Let's just make it bold. Yeah, and you can see here, like, she is blinging. Like, we're about this life. And this is, like I said, this is no foundation. Normally you'd be doing this with, like, a full face, but I mean, the fact that I'm pulling this off with all I have on here is some primer and some sunscreen. You know, that right there tells you that this is, you know, very usable products, which is amazing. I know that's been some people's complaints is, you know, Jeffree, his products are a little too bold. I disagree with that. I think it's the right amount of bold, but I do also understand that sometimes, some days, that level of bold is just maybe a little more than you're looking for that day. So I can understand that. All right. Before we get into the rest of the accessories, let's go ahead and get into what we're here for. The Jeffree Star Gothic Beach palette. So of course comes in the big, beautiful unicorn that we've gotten accustomed to with the Blue Blood, Blood Sugar, and that line of products that usually releases this time of year. It has this nice, like I said, it's a very textured graphic, which I'm not mad at. I think those are definitely kind of cool. It's a newer tech. And then, of course, we have this adorable black and pink Gothic Beach palette with your little loop here. We're going to just open her up. If you ask me, this is actually probably the best fall palette. I thought that, oh, I'll open it back up here in a minute. I really thought that Star Wedding was a good, but then for me, really, this color right here, all these colors, this is way more perfect fall palette for me. Because I mean, I love the purples, the reds, the browns. Like this is, if we're going to take and combine every Jeffree Star Blood palette and all the color variety, other than blue, but I don't see a whole lot of blues in here, which I'm fine with that. There is a navy, looks like a navy blue here, in Umbrella Latitude. I think it's a black with a blue fleck. This is really like that ultimate gothy palette. I think this is what a lot of people were expecting when Bloodlust launched, was something more of this variety in colors, and a little less purple, which, I mean, I'm not mad at it. I love purple. I can't be mad at that. But yeah, this is definitely going to be more wearable for a lot of people, especially through the fall months. Okay, let me see here. What else do we have as we dig through the box? Like I said, there are so... Oh! Then this, of course, was my freebie. Hot Rod Lynn in the mini velour liquid lip. I have a couple of these, so I'm not going to open this one quite yet. But yeah, let's go ahead and dig into these accessories. So of course, this here is going to, well, which is this one? I think this is the full-size hoodie. So there were 2 hoodies in the collection that had these fabulous mesh sleeves that brought me all of my, like, 80s goth baby lost boy vibes. And as we discussed earlier, I live in a climate that's really warm. So sometimes having full sleeves on a hoodie, I have learned, is sometimes a little too warm for here. So, oh yes. So this has this glorious mesh sleeve. So if it's something where you feel like it's going to be a little warm, but this still allows, like, plenty of ventilation. You can always put a long sleeve on under it for, you know, some extra, like, color. This is going to be great over tank tops, other, like I said, lightweight clothing that you still want to share, like, the color. Like, it's not like, oh, it's not going to matter what I put on underneath this. No, it can matter what you put underneath, because guess what, y'all? People are going to see it. There is not a graphic on the back, which I'm totally fine with. But there is this beautiful embroidered graphic on the front in the black on black. The ties have this great, like, rubberized pink on them. That way they don't fray. So that's going to be really great. This looks like it's going to be so comfy. If it gets a little bit colder, I'm going to be so excited to wear this. Yay! So since this is the full hoodie, the next one must be the cropped hoodie. And let's just open her up. I wanted both because, like I said, you know, here in Texas, it's really warm. So sometimes, like, a crop hoodie is really all you need. You don't need that full, like, keep me warm, cuddle up with some cocoa and, like, some soup. You just need something that's going to keep most of you warm, but still allow for air circulation. So we have the nice big hood, as always. That's one thing I do love. Jeffree does not skimp on the size of those hoods. I love it. We once again have this fabulous mesh sleeve. So that way, whatever you're wearing underneath it can still shine through if it's long sleeved. And we have that beautiful embroidered graphic, but it's a crop hoodie. So it, you know, ta-da! So yeah, like I said, still fun, still flirty, still, like, it's fall, but summer I'm still trying to respect you by, you know, not totally bundling up. So yeah. All right. We are almost getting to the end here, folks. Thank you so very much for kind of sticking through all this with me. I know that this is so much, just like all of his collections are. When it's a full collection, there is so much to unpack. And this is the black diamond mirror. So it's the diamond shape that came out with the Star Wedding collection, I believe, was when we first started to see the diamond. And I don't have anything sharp to open this with. Oh no. Okay, so we're not going to take it out of the box, but it's in that black shimmer. It's a Jeffree Star mirror. I mean, so you kind of know what you're getting with that. But yeah, and like I said, maybe once I open it, I'll get some photos of this up on Instagram as well. I'll probably put some photos of all this stuff up on Instagram. That way you guys can kind of get a better look there. Because sometimes I think when you're shooting a video, sometimes you really don't get as much like look at the detail, where you can get that on Instagram. And I'll make sure that information is down in my bio, so you can make sure you're following me across all social media, and check out my new my Etsy shop. I've got a lot going on there. There've been a lot of changes in product because it's that time of year, but we do try and make sure that we do keep gifts in stock for everyone on your list. This is the blanket. This is the picnic blanket. So let me I just want you guys to see the design, because that's really, I think, the most important thing with this, because there's no way I'm going to get this all in screen. Like, I'm not delusional, y'all. I know it. But this has, it Velcros over and has this nice little handle here. So if you're taking this out somewhere, you can just take this blanket and take the things you're taking with your picnic or whatever outside event you're going to. And it all folds up. So, you've got this really sturdy Velcro here. And it's got this nice, like, waterproof backing. So that way, if wherever you're at, if some of the moisture from the grass start to seep up, it's not going to be as noticeable. Once again, I will make sure at some point I open this bad boy all the way up out in my yard. And that way, or maybe even in my living room. I don't know. I'll open it up somewhere. I'll get a picture of it for you guys. That way you can see it in all of its glory. But once again, this is a really nice shade of purple. It's not quite, it's very lavender, but a little, like, a shade darker than lavender in my opinion, but I still love it. Oh, this is so much bigger than I expected. Oh, Lord. Okay. Alrighty. Our final item, everybody, is the Gothic Beach Tote Bag. Even outside of this plastic, I'm sorry, y'all, you're going to get some glare, because it is a clear vinyl bag. I'm not even mad at her, though. Like, yes, it's giant, but, like, I was seeing this bag, this over-the-shoulder bag was so much smaller, and I haven't taken out the paper in the middle because I want you guys to be able to see the design a little bit clearer. So this is that nice Gothic Beach logo. Like, look at this thing. Like, it is bigger than my head. It is giant. Like, it doesn't even fit. Does it fit full frame all the way back here? Oh, okay, yeah, all the way back here. If I lean all the way back, it will fit into frame. And you just watch me start throwing boxes everywhere, because I'm knocking stuff everywhere with this thing. But I'm not mad at it. Like, I thought it was going to be smaller than it is, so it is definitely, being as big as it is, I love this. Like, I'm going to be able to haul all my stuff out of here in this bag and not have to make like 500 trips up and down my stairs to do this. So let me see here. We're just going to pop her open a little bit, and so that way you can kind of get the full effect. But yeah, let's see how much of this stuff we can fit in here. Let's see here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to put our beach blanket in here, because that's, of course, how we have seen it as well, is with the beach blanket. Let's go and put our tumbler over here in the corner. We're going to go ahead and put the crop hoodie in here. I mean, this is just to give you guys kind of an idea. It's like, just like how much you could carry if you were going somewhere and you're like, I don't want to carry a ton of stuff. I just want to take like one over the shoulder bag. Like, let's put full-size hoodie in here. And we're not even folding them up. We're just stuffing them in here. There's still a little bit of room. Like, okay, let's put our mirror in here. We can carry the mirror downstairs in this. That might be it for this. And this isn't even, like, well packed. This is just me shoving stuff in here but ta-da! So yeah, I mean, but that's quite a bit of stuff to go into one over-the-shoulder bag. So overall, like, I'm super happy with this. I don't think I am super happy about that facial sunscreen. That is going to be a game changer. That cooling blurring stick, like, I don't know, I'm noticing here, like, I was sitting here and like trying to put stuff in there. I was like, oh, I'm hot and I'm getting sweaty and but it's still toning down the redness in my skin. So that's a game changer for me. It's something that I've struggled with. It's not quite rosacea. I just have I have fair skin with a rosy tone. That's really all it is. Um, the mascara feels good. It's a good weight. And it did just what I needed it to do. I'm gonna have a little bit of a learning curve with the eyeliner, but I'm not mad at it. I mean, I can totally, I'll take the time to learn. Learning new things is fun. So tell me what you thought. Like, what do you want to see more of? I'm sure some of you wanted to see more, like me make more of a look with the palette. Um, just not feeling it today, guys. Sorry. I will do some others soon, hopefully, that are going to have some more makeup tutorials, some more fun creative stuff. But for now, this is really just the unboxing, and I wanted to try out just a couple of those new products that we're slightly less familiar with when it comes to Jeffree Star. So once again, I want to thank you all for joining me. I do truly appreciate that. I hope you like what you saw. Hey, don't ever hesitate to leave a comment or a question down below in the comments. I do make sure that I do check those on a pretty regular basis. That way, if there are any questions, concerns, things that you maybe wanted to see more of, I can make sure that I get that addressed either in a photo or in another video. So once again, I am planning on getting back to content, much more content than I have been. I'm going to say you're probably going to see a big change to that in 2024. But in the meantime, everybody, make sure that you hit subscribe and like down below. That way you are notified every single time I do put content up, since right now it is a little bit sporadic. But that way you at least get that notification so you don't miss out on anything. Like I said, I will go ahead and include all of my social media information down below. That way you can make sure you're following me there as well, so you don't miss out on any of that content either. But for now, everybody, this is going to be Shield Maiden signing out. As always, fly those geek flags high. Till next time.